Yeah, so be quiet, Mason. We live now.
Shh.
Welcome to Game 3, which we are considering the championship of the ECFL Season 8 Freshman Showcase Tournament. I am Knight, joined in the booth by another Knight, Mason. How you doing today?
Good. I'm really excited to see this matchup and watching the championship game of the freshmen. Seeing, some key contributors for the next season, people that programs are really relying upon this year. I'm excited. Great to be here.
Definitely. Both of these teams coming off a win just a little bit ago. We're going to start offensively with Swooshy to God in a split back shotgun set. Let's see what they start the game with. Swooshy did kind of struggle last game, but he starts this game with almost a pick. Looked like he was going for Mason Knight there.
Looked like he was trying to force the receiver there just a little bit, but safety came down. Gave it a really good play right there. Let's see if he can, try to link that up a little bit.
2nd and 10, he throws it wide to his halfback, but he'll throw it out of bounds. I guess he saw the defender coming down quick. Now it'll bring up 3rd and 10. We're in a shotgun set again. Takes the snap, looking right, throws it right, and he will throw an interception trying to get Elite Elliott the ball, and that'll be a pick on the 3rd play of the game.
I really don't understand where that ball was trying to go, but he's trying to push the sticks a little bit. Tried to hit the out route there, but great play by the corner there. Great play by Swooshy to God.
No, Swooshy was the receiver, but now we have C.J. Jones at quarterback from the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Bugs Bunny, and he's going to go for 6 on his first carry of the day. What's up, Doc? Excellent start for this Chupacabra team. They get the interception from a walk-on, and then they immediately punch it in for a touchdown. That's can't really ask for a better start. What do the Dragons need to do going into this next drive?
Dragons just need to protect the football a little bit. Need to get a first down at least. Move the chains a little bit, put some pressure on this defense. I feel like they were just trying to air it out too much. Use their weapons they have at receiver, but I think they'll be good. They just need to start moving the chains.
Yeah, in that first game, for the Dragons, Teddy Legend did not come away with a catch. Mason Knight, I think, had 3 or 4 catches for modest yards. They need to get these weapons more involved, but maybe not do it throwing picks. We're going to have a 1st and 10 now from the shotgun. It'll be a delayed handoff to Cookie Cutter, and he's going to lose 3, and that's Colby Jack.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, just too much pressure on the line. They've got to stick on their blocks a little bit.
All right, so we'll bring up a 2nd and 13 now. We have Trips right shotgun, empty set. He's going to drop back, find his man. Looks like Jairus Moody, the receiver from Duke.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Really fitting it in there.
All right, 3rd and 6 now. Jairus Moody with a pickup at 7. Looks like a safety's coming down, possibly for a blitz here on that right side. They'll send the tight end across. He's going to look right, finds his man, and it will not be completed. It looked like Kazuma Allen's going to get credited with a pass deflection there.
That'll make it 4th and 6.
Really liking the breaks that the corners for the Florida Gators are having right now. Or Georgia, apologies. But they're really playing the football well. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean they've been quick to the ball. They've been swarming anybody who does catch the ball, and now they're back on offense. The Sasquatch. We'll see. We'll see what they do on their second drive here. They scored on the first play, the last one, and now they'll throw an incompletion. Looks like that was Vaughn or Ahmad Williams, I guess. 2nd and 10, split back, shotgun set. He's going to throw it quickly to the running back, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's going to pick up about 9.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. 3rd down.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so 3rd and 1, empty set, shotgun. Going to take the snap, looking right, finds his man, and it's another drop. These early mistakes are killing them.
See, when you're in a championship game like that, you just can't have mental mistakes like that. You need to see eye to the ball. And receivers need to pick it up a little bit this game. They need to help out their quarterbacks.
44-yard punt.
That looked like a good punt. I don't know if it bounced into the end zone or if it snuck out of bounds right before, but either way, it was a good ball placement inside that corner right there. And they will say it's out at the 5. All right, so we have pistol set, 1st and 10. He will hand it off to Cookie Cutter here. Cookie Cutter will get about 11 and a first down.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
All right, so 1st and 10, empty shotgun set. He will pass it here to Teddy Legend. Teddy Legend, his first catch of the freshman showcase.
1st down.
1st and 10, takes a snap, looking right, will throw an incompletion. I don't really think anyone was in the area. There was a receiver that it looked like he threw in front of.
Yeah, it just looks like sense of pressure got back there a little bit.
2nd and 10, he'll hand it off, and he gets swallowed up there. He does carry him for about 3 yards, but whoever that defensive lineman was got him quickly. So 3rd and 7, trips right, shotgun. He drops back, finds Cookie Cutter across the middle. He turns up quick up the field, and now they're in Georgia or Sasquatch territory. Chupacabra territory. There you go. All these deities are getting me. All right, 1st and 10. Trips left now. This time he's going to hand it off right. Cookie Cutter has a lot of room. Breaks a tackle, maybe even 2, and picks up 7 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 3.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second and 3, shotgun. Drops back, looking downfield. Will throw it downfield, and that's it looked like it was picked there by number 8. He could not hold on. That'll be a big time drop for Terrence Brown, the Rutgers lone commit this year as a freshman. They're expecting big things in the secondary with him. 3rd and 3, drops back again, throwing left again, and just like I said, Terrence Brown, they're expecting big things, and he's going to make big things happen. That's the Rutgers commit with a pass deflection and a pick on back-to-back plays. Swooshy with not such a great start. And I apologize, my broadcast partner is having technical difficulties right now, so I will carry the load. 1st and 10, handoff to Bugs Bunny. He's going to make a man, he's going to push a man off of him and pick up the first down while we have the Georgia Bulldogs celebrating.
Tough running by the running back right there, getting a really good block from the edge, sealing it off with the slot. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, That's what you need for a powerful run game. And then gain a 7 here on first down. That'll set up a more manageable 2nd and 3.
Really liking the tempo here. They're really keeping it on the ground, trying to push that rock down the field. I think that's the game plan.
2nd and 3, and he runs a man over, breaks another tackle. I didn't see this Bugs Bunny last game. He's running hard right now.
Yeah, feed that boy Bugs. Get him more involved. I'm really liking this tempo, this game plan they're coming out with on this drive.
All right, 1st and 10 from the pistol, hands it off again to Bugs. This time he'll get about a 4-yard gain.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, even that was a tough run. You know, this is. They continue to run on the ground like this could get ugly very fast.
From the pistol, 2nd and 6. He's going to drop back and throw a quick receiver screen. After a broken tackle, he turns it upfield. That's Cash Cadillo, or how my lovely friend Trigger calls him, Coolio. 1st and 10 from the 25. Fakes the handoff. It'll be play action. Throws it down the field or across the middle to Trevor Parr, who had, I think, 11 or 12 catches in that last game.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike.
All right, so 1st and 10 now. In the shotgun. We'll see if Bugs Bunny, they keep using him, and they will on a draw here. He's going to get stuffed, though. That one looks like it was, yeah, Zachary Babineau. He went off in the last game, and he's making his presence felt now from FAU.
Liked the play call there. Babineau just tore that guard up, you know. Great play.
From the pistol, 2nd and 12, and they get him in the backfield again. This time, it's Primalu de Jesus.
Defense's coordinator really trying to turn on the run a little bit here. Sending the house with that one.
3rd and 13 from the pistol. We'll see if they can pick up the first or maybe get in the end zone here. They throw it short, have him turn up field, and that will be, looks like the walk-on fullback, Brian Jackson. He'll pick up 6, and you got to expect the field goal unit here.
Yeah. But you can't be too mad with the 3. They really turned on the pressure there on the Florida defense. Really made them commit to the run, made them think about, you know, the decisions they made. Made them tackle an open field, which that seems like that's going to be a big focal point of the rest of the game. Good drive for the offensive coordinator there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've seen 2 turnovers so far as he turns upfield on a big kick return. That's a heck of a return there by King Louis. But as I was saying, yeah, two turnovers early by Swooshy to God, and Chupacabras have turned that into 10 points. 1 touchdown immediately, and then 1 kind of lengthy field goal drive. It's up to Swooshy and Cookie Cutter and company to answer back, really. 1st and 10, he doesn't like what he sees, and he throws it out of bounds. Not a great start to this game. I think that just said he was 3 of 11 so far with 2 interceptions. He should definitely maybe work on taking the easier passes for now. And this will end in a sack fumble. The offensive line recovers it. I couldn't quite tell who had the sack. It's going to be 96. That'll be Dontre Romello III, who from Oregon State. He's who I like to call DR3.
And DR3 is a good nickname for him. But you got a sense that the quarterback for Florida here, Swooshy, he's just feeling a little paranoid at the moment. He's got to get his feet under him.
3rd and 18. They got a long way to go, and they're not going to get here now. That's an incompletion. 4th and 18. Punt units coming up. What do you expect from the Chupacabras going into this next drive?
I just want to see them play some smash mouth football here. I think they got to keep it on the ground. Florida hasn't shown that they're able to stop the run. They're not able to tackle an open field. Keep putting that pressure on them. Keep putting the pressure on the edges, and magic happens when you do that.
Okay, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's what I'm hearing. They'll throw a quick bubble screen to Stanley Steamer, the tight end. That's an interesting play. I like getting the tight end involved, but I don't know if he's the guy you throw a bubble screen to.
Mike 20. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy.
2nd and 4, trips left now. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself. And I didn't like the cut he made, and that'll only be a 2-yard pickup.
Good play call there. I feel like you just got to get north and south when you're running that, especially that close to the sticks. But, they're kind of keeping that motto, keeping it on the ground.
3rd and 2, they go back to the read option. This time he gets a first down and then gets plastered. That'll be a first down.
Good things happen when you go north and south. Great play call. Great play call by the OC. Really dialing it up right now.
From the pistol on 1st and 10, we'll hand it off to Bugs Bunny. He's going to break a tackle and then kind of fall forward there. That'll be a pickup of 7.
Really impressed with the hard running by Bugs right now. Nobody seems to want to be able to tackle this guy right now.
2nd and 3 after a motion. Bugs Bunny gets the ball again. He's got a big opening. He keeps going, and he'll get to the 30 of the Dragons field. Big time run.
MVPs of this game right now have to be the Chupacabras O-line. They are dominating in the trenches right now.
Yeah, showing love to the big men, the big old hog mollies. It'll be 1st and 10. Trips left. He drops back. It looks like he's looking left. He does throw it, almost a pick. That was number 12, Brandon Veneklausen, the Boston College recruit. He's been talking a big game on social media. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to back it up with that kind of play. It'll be 2nd and 10, and they hand it off to Bugs Bunny again, and now it'll be a 3rd and short.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
All right, 3rd and 4 from the pistol. Trips right side. They're going to drop back. He's looking right. He'll throw it right, and it'll be an interception. Couldn't quite tell the number. I'm sure we'll find out. It'll be an interception by... Is that UL Lafayette? Is that Primalu? Well, what a play.
That is Primalu de Jesus. That is big play for the Dragons right there. That is exactly what they needed. Pretty much on the red zone, about 5 yards away. Big change of momentum here for them.
Swooshy drops back, doesn't like what he sees, and he will take the sack. That's Colby Jack shredding through the offensive line like Swiss cheese. He's getting through for another sack. He had 3 in the last game. Somebody's got to stop this man.
Yeah, back to that. The D-line is just tearing it up. It's you got to get the ball out as the quarterback. You can't hold it for that long.
Yeah, it looks to me like he's just looking downfield. He's not taking the easy completions yet. 2nd and 17, they're going to run a draw play to Cookie Cutter. They sniff that out, and it will be a tackle for loss by Devin Rose.
Another blow-up play from the D-line. This D-line is taking initiative in this championship game to really just put the defense on their back right now.
On 3rd and 20, they're going to throw a halfback screen and kind of just give up on the drive. It'll be a 2-yard pickup by Cutta, and they will bring out the punt unit. Something interesting to note for these freshman games. Offensive, or on the Dragons, we have a Knight, and on the Chupacabras, we have a Knight, but then we also have 2 Roses in the game. I'm trying to see if there's any other name matches on either side. Doesn't look like it, but that was a Chupacabra-led first quarter for sure.
Oh yeah, the momentum is just swinging with them at this moment. The Dragons really just need to turn up the aggressiveness.
All right, 1st and 10. He will throw it to Stanley Steamer, the Fresno State freshman. I believe that's either their only one or one of 2 freshmen that they have incoming this season. 1st and 10, he's going to drop back, throwing it across the middle again. This time he finds Just Blaze, or who I like to call Brock Lesnar. Dude's huge.
Yeah, dude is massive. I want to get off the train tracks when I see him running towards me. Jeez.
He's lined up at receiver looking like Reacher. It's kind of crazy. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 16, 17-yard line. They're going to be in the shotgun set here, motioning Bugs Bunny out, so it'll be an empty set by the time the play is snapped, and it'll be a sack fumble. Who picked up the sack there? Yep, it's Zachary Babineau, the FAU standout. I'm willing to call him a stud now because he's going to be wrecking offensive lines this year.
Much needed takeaway for the Dragons right there. Basically the same field position as they had last drive. Let's see if they're a little bit more aggressive to start this.
2 straight turnovers for the Dragons defense, and now they just picked up a 13-yard play there to Mason Knight. Like I said, Swooshy's got to take those easy completions.
Yeah, you know, one of their first downs in the last 3 drives. You know, get it moving in the air a little bit. Take your easy stuff.
1st and 10, they run the read option. They'll pick up another 1st down. Swooshy using his blocker very well there. That was great vision, and that's another 1st.
I think that's an added game that Swooshy is just missing right now. He's not able to get his legs going. Defense is sending pressure, sending heat at him. Use your legs a little bit, big man. Come on.
All right, 1st and 10 from the Chupacabra 45. They're going to get another easy completion here, this time to the App State freshman, Teddy Legend, his 2nd catch after being held catchless in the last game. Hopefully he can heat up.
You know, these 2 last throws, 2 last completions, just easy reads. Give him something easy.
2nd and 1, and they go right back to the read option. And I kind of like what they've been doing the last 4 plays. Pass, read option, pass, read option. It's been working.
I don't want to say that the offensive coordinator is dumbing down the scheme, but he's just using his personnel wise, and I love that.
1st and 10, throwing it across the middle. This one will be a completion to Mason Knight. He knew he was going to get hit going across the middle, and he hung on to that one.
Yeah, don't let that man get hot.
All right, 2nd and 3 from the 20. They are just inside the red zone here. Let's see what he does. He's going to take a sack. He tried to get away and couldn't quite get through that defensive line.
After a great drive, you could just still see that the paranoiaism is just still there a little bit for Swooshy, you know? He just sees one rusher break free and tries to take it. And I mean, take it, but not right there. Be a little bit smarter with the football deep in your red zone.
All right, 3rd and 7 here. Empty backfield, takes a snap, throws it across left. We'll find J.R. Bowie for a 6-yard gain. I think the field goal unit's coming out. No, they're going to go for it.
This is a surprising call right here.
How do you feel about this call? What are you doing here on this play?
Running that flat route right there. Yes, sir. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Jairus Moody, gain of 9. He was a heck of a punt returner in the 1st game. He didn't really make too much of an impact through the air. He does right there, though.
Great play. Aggressive call.
1st and 10. They run the read option, and he's going to score. Swooshy the God. Touchdown.
Great play call. Great script from the OC, trying to change the momentum coming into the 2nd quarter. Love it. Defense started this drive, though, with a great takeaway. Much needed one as well.
Yeah, I know you mentioned it earlier this drive. What changed between their first 3, 4, 5 drives and this one?
It was really the aggressiveness. And although people say that being aggressive in football is great, you have to be a controlled aggression. And with that one, they were conservative, took what they needed to get, really just dumbed down the game a little bit and made it basic. And I love that. If it works, it works. And it worked for them on that drive. I want to see more of it.
All right, well, let's see how C.J. Jones and the offense answer back. He's gonna drop back on 1st down, throwing it across the middle for a 1st down to Trevor Parr. He is a big-time target, and he's gonna make Oregon State very happy if they throw it his way, it seems like.
Yeah, he was just wide open over the middle. Great throw, great toss.
1st and 10, send the tight end into motion. Delayed handoff here to Bugs Bunny, and it'll be a pickup of 8.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Bugs Bunny is just tearing it up right now. if I'm the offensive coordinator for the Chupacabras, I'm running it 24/7.
2nd and 2, they're going right back to Bugs Bunny, and there's no surprise here. He picks up the first down on the ground.
First down.
It's another first down for Bugs.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
1st and 10, they're going to come out in an empty shotgun set this time. Having it looks like Parr going into motion. He's staying, and they will throw a screen to him. And he's going to get tackled for a loss of 1 there. Looks like by Colton Powell.
Just a great read from the corners there. Dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then they make a great open field tackle, you know? That's what defense is.
Colton Powell, one of 2 freshman cornerbacks in this game from Arizona State. One of them's on the other team. He made a nice play there on 2nd and 11. They're going to throw a swing route to Bugs Bunny. He'll pick up about 3.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Liking this defense that they're coming out in, you know, keeping everything in front of them, like I said. This is just textbook right here. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Let's see if Georgia can open it up a little bit, throw the ball down the field. They're in this position right now where they can't run the ball. I mean, Bugs has been going crazy this game, so I mean, 3rd and 7 look wouldn't be too bad, but
3rd and 7, they're going to do a quick pass. No, he didn't like what he saw. He threw it away there. That'll be a waste of a decent drive at the beginning. Hard to reconcile really punting in enemy territory, I think.
yeah. Even though you're up by 3, you still got to keep the gas on the pedal. And I think they just got away from the Bugs Bunny run right there, which has been dominating all game. See if this Georgia defense can respond here.
Trigger in the chat. Yeah, I think you might have passed Ibis at this point. Ibis, he was the walk-on running back. I think you definitely passed him. 1st and 10 would be a handoff to Cookie Cutter, who has kind of struggled so far this game after going for almost 250 in the last one.
Yeah, I don't blame him. That Chupacabra D-line has just been tearing it up today.
All right, 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff, and he'll keep it himself, but they didn't fall for it. That's number 94. Was it Ivar Lund with the tackle? Oh, Ivar Lund finished it off. Okay.
Man left, man left.
Yeah, nice play there by the Fresno State freshman linebacker. 3rd and 6, empty shotgun set. Looking left, he will find his man, but he cannot hold on. That'll bring up the 4th down.
Big drop there. It's almost like the receiver heard footsteps, man. You gotta come up with that on a 3rd and 6, deep in your territory.
All right, so they will punt back. It looks like Chupacabra's going to start with excellent field position just outside of enemy territory.
I'm looking to pound the run here. Keep Bugs on the ground, you know. You got 3-4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, first half. Go in with some momentum.
1st and 10, he had a man coming up quick. Bugs Bunny makes the catch and breaks a tackle. It's no gain, but that was a disaster waiting to happen there.
Oh yeah, Bugs kept them in minimal loss there. Bugs really just putting this offense to work right now.
Shotgun trips left this time. They'll go right back to Bugs Bunny on a screen. He'll pick up 4, and it'll be about a 3rd and 7 now.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Hey partner, do you think Bugs Bunny is going to have double-digit broken tackles by the end of this game?
I mean, I'd imagine so. He's running angry enough that I don't see how not. He picks up another broken tackle there. They end up swarming, but yeah, he's running angry. I wish he would save a little bit of this, anger for the season. Wake Forest is definitely going to need him on the ground this year.
Touchback.
Another touchback for the punt.
All right, so Swooshy to God back out, leading his offense. They're 2:52 left. Let's see what their 2-minute offense looks like. And they will take a handoff to Cookie Cutter. He goes for 12 there. Nice run.
Great play right there. Change of pace, trying to get the run going a little bit before halftime. Give something good to talk about with the line. I like it. Great play call.
All right, 1st and 10. They hand it back off to Cookie Cutter. He breaks the first tackle, but the second one will bring him down. That'll be Slurms McKenzie with the tackle. The safety came up from UCF and made a play.
It's just showing the tenacity of the D-line right now.
2nd and 9. He's looking left, throws it left. It will be to Lee Elliott, but he couldn't get any yards on that one. 1 of 8 on 3rd down tonight. 3rd and 9 here. Let's see what they call. He takes the snap, looking, throws it deep. It's caught! Elite Elliott, the freshman tight end from Baylor, wins a jump ball battle, and that's Jay Knight he just went up on, and he came down head-topped him.
He said, "Head top me, little boy." Great play. Way to high point that ball there. That was an amazing play. Exactly what the Dragons needed to just keep this drive sustained.
All right, 1st and 10. He goes right back to Elite Elliott. I mean, why not? You make a play, you get the ball again, and he gets 24 more. Keep feeding that man, Elite, man.
3 catches in a row. Exactly. Like my partner just said, keep feeding that man.
Oh, Swooshy with the stiff arm, and he will get his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day as the Dragons take the lead before half. Heck of a drive by Swooshy right there.
Those were just big time plays all around from every single player on that offense. That was amazing. Cookie Cutter with a great run to start the drive. The elite plays from Elite Elliott there, the just playmaker ability. And then Swooshy the God, they just cap it off with an amazing stiff arm. He said, "Get off me, little boy."
Absolutely. I mean, Elite Elliott last year, or not Elite Elliott, but Baylor last year, they make it to the title game. They're looking to get back to there, this time win it. What better way to do that than to add to that powerful offense with a guy like Elite Elliott?
If Elite Elliott could take this into the season, it's... Watch out, DBs.
On 1st and 10 there, they throw it to Trevor Parr. He picks up about 2. They call a quick timeout. They were definitely hoping for more there, but it'll be 2nd 8 from the pistol. He drops back. He's going to run now. He doesn't like what he sees, and CJ Jones will pick up the 1st down.
Haven't seen much of that too much from CJ Jones today, but, you know, using his legs when he needs it the most. And great decision right there to just tuck it.
All right, 1st and 10, 1:13 remaining and counting. He's going to throw it to Bugs Bunny out of the backfield. Bugs could not quite tiptoe that sideline because he had some space there.
Whole lot of green right there, partner, just to take it up, maybe get a 1st down out of bounds, but still an amazing toe tap catch right there for Bugs.
2nd and 6, 1:10 remaining. Bugs motions out of the backfield. They don't go his way. They go to Just Blaze, and Brock Lesnar picks up 15 there.
Yeah, you can almost see the DBs trembling to try to tackle that man. Everybody trying to arm tackle, get the hips. I'd be scared too.
All right, 1st and 10. They are now in Dragons territory. About a minute left. Just under a minute. They will drop back, throwing it quick this time to Stanley Steamer. Another 1-yard gain, and they waste another timeout on these short completions.
Don't know how I feel about that. I would have definitely gone hurry up. Not use that timeout, but they need to start pushing the ball downfield.
2nd and 9 from the pistol, and he's going to take a sack there. They absolutely just crushed him. That's Drew Buckley. He had 2 sacks in the last game for the walk-on, and he gets one here. They're going hurry up, 3rd and 16. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw deep, and he had a man, and he could not hold on to it.
That's a tough break right there. That is a tough break.
Man, he had his leg, like he was worried about where his feet were landing, and don't get me wrong, it was great foot movement there. As he muffed the punt, oh no, that's not good there for Jyrese Moody, the Duke receiver, muffs the punt, and the Chupacabras will take over.
Lucky break right there for the Chupacabras.
Bugs Bunny with the handoff. He will not get a gain here. They're going to go hurry up right away. 22 seconds left. They throw it to Parr here. Gain of 7. 3rd and 4 now. 13 seconds left. They're going to hold on to that timeout. They get a first down. Looks like they went right back to Trevor Parr. They got 6 seconds. The clock will not start until they're set. Now it starts 5.
Audible at the line.
2, 1, and they miss out on points. That's devastating.
That is a tough break right there. After the muffed punt, you getting another opportunity in your red zone, and the last shot before halftime is a throw out the back of the end zone. That's tough. That's a tough break.
I mean, going into this next half, Chupacabras, they started 10-0. They're down 14-10 now. What do they got to do?
I just think they have to get their ground game going again. You know, they were applying pressure early in the first quarter with Bugs Bunny and that O-line doing work. And once the Dragons started to come back a little bit, start to score, the Chupacabras had a lot not go their way as well. But I feel like they just started to get away from the run, started to get away from, you know, asserting their dominance, and they have to get that back going if they want to win this ball game. Don't worry about.
Yeah, I agree, and I think the Dragons
keep doing what makes you a good team.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what they got to do. Don't like we said earlier. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As for the Dragons, I think that it took Swooshy a while to get settled in, and I think the last few plays the last few drives, he's been settled in, and they're looking really good right now. So I'm excited for the second half. What's up, Kickler? That's the GOAT coach right there in chat. Go! Yeah, let's get this second half underway.
So I wonder if the Dragon defense is going to make a couple adjustments coming out of half. I know they're on the other side of the ball, but they have got to be better tackling an open field.
1st and 10, and they're going to throw it out. Yeah, this Dragons defensive line has been good at rushing the passer, but it's almost like they're teeing off on only the pass. They're not. They get caught kind of not prepared for the run pretty often. 2nd and 10, and they are prepared for the run that time. It's a huge play. Drew Buckley's going to get the credit for the tackle, but that was all Primalu De Jesus right there. He broke that one up quickly and made Bugs Bunny change course of direction.
Great play. Exactly counteracting what I said going in halftime. They need to stop that run.
3rd and 12, and I don't know what that was there, but it's going to go down as an incompletion, and we're going to see the Dragons get the ball back. Swooshy to God's going to get another opportunity to put some points on the board. If you're Swooshy on this drive, who are you targeting?
Well, I would say going to the App State freshman Teddy Legend. You already know Mason Knight's going to be double teamed. He's going to have a safety over him. Hit Teddy Legend. Let him get jiggy with it for a minute.
Alright, well, you heard it here first. Swooshy to God has nothing but open space here. Stiff arm someone. That made it personal. 23 yards for the freshman quarterback. UL Lafayette's got a tough test week 1 against North Dakota State. If he shows up like this, he's going to be a tough task for this defense.
It's almost night and day from the first quarter to now, how he's been playing the last 2 quarters. He's decisive, using his legs. I'm liking what I see right now.
1st and 10, they throw a screen to Cookie Cutter. He breaks a tackle, hurdles a guy, gets hit up in the air. That'll be a first down, though. Cookie Cutter making these halfback screens viable.
Oh, yeah. Great option out of the backfield, and he's starting to run hard a little bit more. It's almost like he's settling in.
1st and 10, and who else but Swooshy? He ran in a 3rd touchdown on the play. He is feeling himself right now, and he is a hard man to tackle.
He's looking like Herbert in the Rose Bowl a couple years back. with all these read options. He's just looking decisive, looking like a great runner. I'm really liking what I see from Swooshi the last 2 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, he started the game with those 2 picks, and it wasn't looking pretty. The way he's bounced back from that is an elite level play. I mean, he's capped off the drives with running, but he's not getting down the field every drive just by running. It's not been one-dimensional at all.
And he's using his playmakers wisely. He's letting everybody get the ball out in open space, letting them break a couple tackles, using Cookie Cutter. Cookie Cutter's starting to run the ball hard. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot.
First and 10, C.J. Jones hands it off to Bugs Bunny. He'll pick up about 3 on the play. He's flirting with that 100-yard mark so far.
Yeah, and if they keep feeding him the ball, he's going to break out. But as of right now, the Dragons are really keying in on that.
2nd and 7, he's going to go right back to Bugs Bunny. He does tiptoe the sideline for a couple of yards there. It looked like it was going to be a big loss.
Yeah, I don't know what the DB was doing out there. It looked like he had the angle, but just shot behind him. I don't...
3rd and 5 now. Drops back, finds Bugs Bunny again. He might be the only player on this offense right now. And that'll bring up a 4th and 2. He has 7 catches so far.
Yeah, I think the Chupacabras coming out of half took my advice a little too literal. You know, I think getting Bugs Bunny the ball is the move for your offense. But when you're in a position like that, deep in your zone, you have to try to push the ball out. And I feel like they're being a little bit too passive right now, down 11.
Yeah, I mean, you got some big name receivers. You got Just Blaze, the Boston College recruit, Cash Cadillo, the Duke recruit, even Trevor Parr for Oregon State. You got to get them involved, and then that's not even to mention Stanley Steamer, your freshman tight end from Fresno. All these guys bring something to the offense. You could feed Bugs, but definitely keep the other guys a part of the game plan. 2nd and 5 will be a 5-yard pickup by Mason Knight, or a 2nd and 10, and it'll be 3rd and 5 now. So another catch for the NDSU freshman receiver. 3rd and 5 now.
Trying to make the 3rd down a little manageable.
3rd down, they do a delayed handoff to Cookie Cutter, and they read it. It'll be 4th and 4. We're going to get another punt here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, both teams right now are really taking a lot of Pablo Picasso influence right now with all these draws.
That was a good one. All right. Just Blaze. Just Blaze with a 13-yard return. I heard Pablo Picasso, and I didn't know where you're going with it, so I'm glad it came back around. Pistol set here. It looks like a safety's coming up on a blitz. He will blitz. They're going to run the other way, which is a good play call. Bugs Bunny gets 8, and he's now over 100 yards rushing on the day.
Yeah, that's a great run. Way to start out the drive with, your game plan, your identity for this team right now. I think this drive is going to start them out very well for this drive.
2nd and 2 on the read option. C.J. Jones has some space. He will turn it upfield. He's up to the 20, almost to the 15, 38 yards.
Great run. Way to counteract on the Bugs Bunny focus for this defense. If you're going to focus on Bugs Bunny, I'm going to keep the ball, is what C.J. Jones just said. Love that play.
The Duke freshman with a heck of a run there. He saw Swooshi get those rushing touchdowns. He said, hey, I can do this too, man. And as we're talking, he's going to get another one, 9-yard pickup.
Jones really opening up the down game with his legs right now, and I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Bugs Bunny was getting teed off on it early in the 3rd quarter. And
2nd and 1, he's going to run it again with a stiff arm, and he walks into the end zone. This is the running back, or the quarterback running back show. Wow.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of allegations going into week 1 about whether these quarterbacks are running backs with the way they're running. This is crazy.
Primalu De Jesus, he's had a bunch of good plays here tonight. That one, he's going to want to forget. He got stiff-armed through the dirt. King Louis. About a 22-yard return here. The Dragons will start about 29-yard line.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, check.
I just want to see the Dragons hold the ball a little bit longer. I feel like all of their drives have been quick.
Swooshy looking back, throws it across the field. Typically, you don't want to do that. He had one in the first game that looked similar, and well, this one didn't hurt him too bad. It was 3 yards.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Yeah, definitely don't want to throw the ball backwards, but
Uh-oh, Cookie with a big run. Perhaps just saved a touchdown. That the guy who missed the tackle kind of turned Cookie back in field because there was nothing but green grass right there.
Man left.
Big run by Cookie. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 42, or not 42, 47. And he's going to throw it out of bounds here. Didn't like what he's seen. I like that he's not forcing it downfield. He's making the decision quick so far.
exactly what I was about to touch on up on that. He's looking more polished, looking more, playing smarter. Ultimately, you're going to win games doing that.
2nd and 10, he throws it out to the left, which is not an easy throw to make for an 18-year-old right-handed quarterback, but he does complete it, and it'll be, now they're in Chupacabra territory at the 46. 3rd and 3, they fake the handoff to the running back, run a read option, and it will get sniffed out. That's Kazuma Allen, the freshman cornerback from Arizona State. We talked about Colton Powell earlier. Kazuma Allen making his presence known. He's going to be a corner to be reckoned with for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, huge play from the Sun Devil freshman there. Really, nobody's been able to stop Sushi the God all game. He comes in and makes a great tackle, held him up for the rest of his team to come and posse around him. That was a great play. I'm excited to see what he could do at Arizona State.
1st and 10, CJ Jones takes the handoff, breaks a tackle. He's running. He's got some open space again. He'll finally get brought down. You notice how he didn't go out of bounds. He's got some grit to him. He's like, I'm not going out. You're going to have to take me down.
Yeah, with that number 2, it's almost reminiscent of Cam Newton at Auburn. He put his shoulder down and said, let me get a few extra more.
It's a good comparison. CJ Jones leading this offense down the field now. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, he will throw it relatively quickly to Stanley Steamer. That'll be a 10-yard pickup, 2nd and inches now.
Yeah, that's somebody they need to really get going in the second half is Stanley Steamer. I was very impressed with his route running. He's one of the most reliable hands on this team. Keep giving him the ball.
2nd and inches. He's going to throw across his body, and that's a pick. You don't do that. Hey, will it be a pick 6? It's looking like it. He's getting caught, and he will score. Ernest Hall. Pick 6.
That's a freshman mistake right there. You cannot roll out right, throw a late route on the other side. That is just that's not a route you can throw as a quarterback. And that's going to get polished during the season and into his next 3 years, but that's a tough break right there for a driving Georgia offense.
Yeah, CJ Jones. You almost think he was feeling that pressure. It's 20-17 or 21-17. They're driving down the field. He was just trying to make a play, but there's some plays that when you step up from high school to college and then college to pro, there's some plays you have to get rid of, and throwing it across your body like that is a recipe for disaster.
Totally agreed with you, partner.
1st and 10, CJ Jones in the offense back out there after the pick 6. He's going to keep it on the ground this time, and it'll be a 1st down pickup. Gets tackled after about a gain of 12.
Good response there by the coach. Keep the ball in CJ Jones' hands. Don't let him know that you're losing faith in him, because you shouldn't. He's a great quarterback. He could easily get you back in this game. Just keep giving him the ball.
1st and 10, he dropped back to pass, but he didn't like what he saw, so he took off running. They're not going to credit that for a sack. Vaughn Johnson with the tackle at the line of scrimmage. He has 92 yards on the ground for CJ Jones.
Great tackle by Vaughn Johnson. He had so much green grass if he got around him.
2nd and 10. They're going back to Bugs Bunny, who we haven't called in a couple of drives. 3-yard gain here.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
In your face.
All right, so they're 2 of 10, only 20% on 3rd down tonight. 3rd and 7 here from the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the left. They're going to throw to the left, but it'll be to the fullback. And he almost turned that to a 1st down. Will they go for it here? Brian Jackson with a nice play. They're going to punt it.
After a great play like that, where your receiver just is rumbling and stumbling trying to get the 1st down, and you don't have a head coach to back him up and be aggressive, I don't like that call at all from Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the aggression earlier on that 4th and 2 call by the Dragons. You would expect the Chupacabras to make that same kind of play, but maybe they're just not trusting Jones as much right now after that pick.
Yeah.
1st and 10 on a halfback screen. Cookie Cutter gets cut down there. Who made the tackle?
Which, going back to the punt, I feel like the Georgia head coach really did that because he's trusting his defense right now. Although Florida has put up 28 and they are in the lead, I haven't seen much disparity between the Florida offense and the Georgia defense.
It's interesting to note. Oh, Cookie Cutter with a big play. Uh-oh. He's going to go for 39 after bouncing. It looked off his own team. It looked like he bounced off a defender. He took it 39 yards there.
Looking like a human pinball right there, bouncing around.
1st and 10 from the Chupacabra 38. Now, these big plays have been putting them in excellent field position. Back to Cookie Cutter on this one. He breaks a tackle, but only going to turn it into about a 2-yard gain.
Cookie Cutter has been the running back of the half between the two teams so far. Cookie Cutter really just turning on the explosiveness, breaking tackles. You like to see it.
All right, 2nd and 8 from the pistol. They're going to fake the handoff, run a read option to Swooshy. He's got some space. It's about 5 there. He's at 66 yards and 3 touchdowns today on the ground.
Using his legs appropriately. I love the play calls here. Read option, hand it off. You got Cookie Cutter and you got Swooshy to God.
3rd and 2. It looked like he was maybe going to get there on the 2nd effort, but they got him. They drug him down, and now it'll bring up the field goal unit. All right, so what are you looking for here for the Chupacabras? How does C.J. Jones come back from this? Down 14, let's say a quarter left.
Besides that pick, he rolled out right and threw it back left. I feel like C.J. Jones has been playing very solid. He just has to, you know, go through his progressions, not be so fixated on a receiver, keep using his legs. His legs have been a very important weapon for them, and honestly, you know, just keep getting his playmakers the ball in space. Stanley Steamer needs to get going.
1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Bugs Bunny here. Gain of 8. They're up to 209 yards rushing on the day.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 now. We got another pistol set. Trips right. And we're going to end the quarter. So you guys know what to do. Throw up the 4s in chat. This is the Freshman Showcase Championship game between the Dragons and the Chupacabras. Dragons on top right now. Sushi to God playing a heck of a game.
Loving the 4s in the chat.
All right, they're handed off to Bugs Bunny here. He's got a big opening, breaks another tackle, gets up to the Dragons 40. He's up to 135 on the day, and I like that pulling guard there. Really made that play.
Yeah, that pulling guard with the block really just allowed that run to bounce out. You know, nothing else to say about it.
1st and 10, C.J. Jones throws it left, and it'll be another interception. This is not good. This one looks like he's going to get caught. Is that Ernest Jones again? Oh, no, this one is RKO. Rafi Kamal Olivia with his first career interception. He read that play the entire way, and RKO just took that. That's Arizona State freshman safety.
Yeah, RKO read that one like a book. He saw the quarterback eyeing that receiver down the whole way and just made a great play. Great play by RKO.
One could say it was an RKO out of nowhere.
Wow.
Cookie Cutter with a gain of 9. He's up over 100 yards on the day. 2nd and 1 now. They're already in Chupacabra territory, so I mean you got to expect some kind of scoring drive here. Looks like the safety's coming down with a blitz here. He will blitz, and he throws it. That was kind of a weird looking play.
Nice little interesting RPO there. On 3rd and 1, though, I would have just kept the ball. So we should have got to show nobody can really tackle him one-on-one. Just keep it pushing.
Legend Killer in the chat. CJ Jones committed to Duke. He will be playing for the Blue Devils this year. Sushi to God with a first down pickup here. We have a split back shotgun set now. He's going to throw it. Looks like he just threw it out of bounds. It almost looked like a fade for a second, but he threw it way out.
Yeah, it looked like the quarterback and the receiver weren't on the same page, which, I mean, after only a week of practice, you can expect that from them. But see what kind of drive we can make out of it.
2nd and 10, they're going back to Cookie. He gets about 6 before getting tackled here. Up to 107 on the day. I mean, by the time we end this game, he's probably going to be 400 total yards between 2 freshman games. The man's a stud.
Yeah, and in 2 games, that's an incredible feat. Maryland has to be excited to see what they're getting out of Cookie Cutter.
Swoosh with the play on 3rd down. It looked like he was going to break the pocket and pick up the first, but he made a business decision. You know UL Lafayette wants him healthy this season. They said, hey, you get in a situation like that, you better put your ass on the ground.
And back to CJ Jones. Honestly, great drive by the Dragons, getting the points, making it a 3-possession game. Back to CJ Jones. I feel like he just has to get his confidence back. You know, make a statement here with this next drive. Don't necessarily look to force the ball down the field and try to make a play, but just, you know, do what you need to do best, man. That pick right there and that one as well, they were just bad reads, bad balls. You know, you're gonna expect that from a young QB, but he just needs to play his game.
Yeah, well, down 17, they don't have much to lose. The game, if they don't score here, it's going to be definitely out of hand. So, hopefully, as a young quarterback, he has a short memory. We'll see. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it to Bugs Bunny. Oh, and the defender missed. Bugs Bunny breaks a couple tackles, turns that into a 22-yard gain when it looked like it was going to be a loss.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny saying, you don't need to push the ball down the field. Just throw me out in the flats and let me work. Great play by Bugs Bunny. The running back play of this game has just been incredible. Incredible to watch.
CJ Jones, we'll see what he does here. Throwing it to Bugs. That's kind of been his obvious favorite target. Now it's Trevor Parr here for a gain of 4. He has 7 catches for 48 yards today.
Nice, easy, intermediate throw there for CJ Jones. He needs the confidence a little bit.
2nd and 6 from the pistol. Going to throw it. Another little dump off here. This one to Tom Sullivan, the backup running back. He'll pick up the first down. Him and Bugs Bunny make a nice little 1-2 punch.
I haven't seen much from Tom Sullivan there, but maybe he needs to get the ball a little bit more.
Oh, big time sack. This time by Colton Powell, the Arizona State cornerback. He came in on a corner blitz, and CJ Jones did not see him coming.
If you're Arizona State, you have to be excited for the duo you're seeing right now with RKO and Colton Powell. These corners are putting on a showcase right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you even have Kazuma Allen on the other side on the Chupacabra team. He also is going to be playing for Arizona State. And all 3 of these guys are adding to a very young but talented secondary. I'm excited to see what kind of defense the Sun Devils put up this year.
Zach, Kazuma Allen even making a lot of plays, like you said. Wow, yeah.
3rd and 14. He's going to throw it across the middle to Cash Cadillo for a gain of 10. We'll see if they go for it. They don't really have anything to lose here. And they will stay on the field. Who you targeting on this 3rd or 4th down play? Game on the line, essentially.
Got to go Stanley Steamer on a slant over the middle.
And he will go to Cash Cadillo. Will pick it up, though. 1st down. That's the Duke receiver. Those two, you hope that they have a connection because they'll be playing on the same team this year. Duke or CJ Jones finding his receiver Cash.
He's got to get that. He's got to get that relationship. At least started a little bit in this game, and I'm liking to see it. I think Cash Cadillo has been his favorite target.
2nd and 10, and he throws another pick. Is that RKO? RKO is going to return this for 6. No one's going to catch him. This man is gone. Chalk it up. Arizona State, they have some studs in the secondary this year. RKO with his 2nd pick. This one, he made a house call. Not every day do you find an RKO walking outside your house, but this one will hit you right in the face. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, that one, like you said, blew up in CJ Jones' face. I don't know what he was seeing there. That's his 4th pick. 3 of them have been excruciatingly bad. Yeah, RKO and the rest of the Arizona State boys showing out today.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure what to expect. You know, when you have a young secondary like that, you don't know if they're going to make a lot of mental mistakes, and I guess we still don't know that for sure. But from what we've seen today, if it's any indication, this Arizona State secondary is going to be fast, and they're going to take the ball from you.
Oh yeah, and they're just going to play smart. I mean, another one almost there.
Yeah, this one by King Louis, the Baylor commit, almost took that one. That would have been a house call too.
But back to the Arizona State boys. I mean, they're just playing smart defense.
2nd and 10. It looks like he fumbled.
I think Just Blaze's bicep got in the way of that one.
My man looks like that SpongeBob episode where he has the fake arms. The inflatable ones. It looks like he's down. That's what I would assume, but you never know with these replacement refs. And they will say it is down on contact, so that will not count as a fumble for Just Blaze. 3rd and 3 from the pistol. They're going to hand it off to Bugs Bunny. He has a huge run here. He'll go for 19 into Dragon territory. He has 150 on the ground, but they are down quite a bit.
Yeah, and that was their problem going into the second half, was they just got away from Bugs Bunny. Not really using them too much, and the plays that they are using him, he is making plays. I don't understand why.
CJ Jones on the screen, Bugs Bunny with looks like another 2 or 3 broken tackles. So that prediction you made earlier where will he have 10, I guarantee you he has 10 today.
I think it's called. They said hit it.
2nd and 3. Empty shotgun set, fakes the screen. He'll go back to the screen. He decided against it, and then he said, you know what, I better take it. 1st down, Trevor Parr.
And those are the types of decisions that CJ Jones just needs to polish. I mean, he's being indecisive, especially in the second half. You see a Reed hit it.
1st and 10, they're going to go back to the screen to Bugs Bunny. He runs out of bounds. That looked like a Wake Forest business decision there. His head coach, Chance Ravager, said if you don't start running out of bounds, we're going to be looking at running back 2 for you. 2nd and 2, they're going to find Trevor Parr again for a 1st down. Trevor Parr looking very good for this Oregon State receiving core. He looks to be a Keenan Allen possession, high volume type of guy.
Exactly. Right
Uh-oh,
on.
wide open
Wide open.
corner route. And there's your man there, Stanley Steamer, with a touchdown. Fresno State are excited what they're getting from him.
Oh yeah, and that was just a great route, great ball. TJ Jones, you know, he was locked on that route from the minute he called hike, and for valid reason. I mean, he got wide open.
3:29 left. Why not go for two? They run a delayed handoff, and this one will be swallowed up by Tristan Rose. He's an Oregon State commit for the D-line. A heck of a play there. And on the onside, it will be recovered by the Dragons. So you got to assume that they're going to drain as much clock as they can here. Swooshy and Cookie Cutter are hard men to stop on the ground. I think this one might be over here.
Oh yeah. And if you're the head coach for Duke, you got to be happy with the way CJ Jones responded with that last drive.
And Swoosh, like I said, 28 yards. That might have put him over 100 on the ground, and yes, it did. So 103 yards and 3 touchdowns for the UL Lafayette quarterback. He's got a big game week 1. What I've seen today, I have no doubts he's going to come in and show out against North Dakota State.
Phenomenal day for him. He really put himself on a lot of watch lists for this year with this game.
First and 10, and they're going to take every second they can off the clock. Looks like he's calling a late audible here, maybe just killing the play. Probably going to hand it off here to Cookie Cutter. At least I would hope so. Let's reward Cookie for his hard work. And no, they'll pass it. Yeah, they'll pass it. This one looks like, what is it? Blake Smart, the walk-on, gets a catch. So they're feeding everybody now.
Aggressive from the Dragons, interesting. You know, they said all gas, no brakes with this game.
Swooshy got one more touchdown in him. He said, I got one more in me. Let me let me loose, coach. 2nd and 2. Oh yeah, we got about 7 seconds before the snap. I hope Cookie Cutter gets a touchdown. That's what I'm hoping for. And it's gonna be Swooshy
with his 4. Put your 4s up.
He said, I got one more in me.
Hey, that's 4 tutties for number 4 right there.
Dang, I didn't expect in the championship game for the freshman showcase, I didn't expect Swooshy to God to hit a Wendy's 4 for 4 out here. But here we are.
Super impressed with Swooshy today. Using his legs, throwing the ball very well. You know, he's going to be a force to reckon with this year. Only as a freshman as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, he definitely wants to remind the league. He put the entire ECFL on notice. You know, he was the #1 quarterback recruit in this entire class. He was the #2 overall recruit, and he's showing why. Even with those 2 early picks, he said, "What's adversity? I've been living through adversity forever, you know," and it showed right now in this game. CJ Jones with 4 picks. That's a rough way to end your freshman showcase game. But you know what? Duke will have him ready for week 1. I have no doubt that he will put up a better showing. I don't know if they're going to win the game. I don't know. But I know that he will be a lot more prepared than what we've seen today.
Oh yeah, no doubt in my mind the coach is going to get him right. He's going to build that relationship with Cash Cadillo in practice, preparing for this week, and you know, all the other receivers at Duke. He's going to get his mind right, and you know, hopefully they build a game plan around him.
All right, so 4th and 6. They're going to punt with $1:20 left. What are the odds we get another Swooshy rushing touchdown?
Yeah, I heard Wendy's is bringing back a 5 for 5. So let's see if that play can make it work.
No, they don't hand it off to Cookie Cutter. It'll be Swooshy again, this time for a gain of 16. I'm hoping for it. I want to see a touchdown. I want to see number 4 get that 5 touchdown performance in the freshman showcase championship of all games.
I really just want to see Swooshy hit 170 on the ground. Bust one off, big man.
Oh, here comes Cookie. Cookie's going to take the handoff. It will be no gain on the play. They're going to give Colby Jack a tackle for loss there. And there's 7 seconds left, so that will be the final play. My ending statements is Swooshy to God, looking good. UL Lafayette's looking like a threat. What are you excited for going into this season?
I'm really excited for everybody to just play their games, see how the season pans out. I'm excited to see the growth of CJ Jones. I think that's going to be a big storyline this year. After, I'm not going to say a poor showing in the out case. He did have some good marks, but I really just want to see CJ Jones bounce back from this. Bugs Bunny's going to go crazy too.
All right. Well, there you have it. I'm Knight, joined by my awesome younger brother, broadcast partner, Lil Knight, and this was fun. We're signing out.
Peace, guys. Have a good night.